Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and the official count for days alive is 328 so far. Hopefully that remains for a little while longer. Okay, so in the last episode, I believe we were trying to take all of the nitrous oxide out of our little cooling system here and replace it with pollutant and kind of see what's going on with that, right? So let's hop in here, grab this little guy. So we still have some amount of liquid nitrous oxide in here, right? But we need to get some of that pollutant in there. And I don't know. We'll see if that like works, and if it works any better or if it's worse. I mean, I have no idea. So we have to go into. Oh, wait. We were over here, right? Yeah. And then this thing was filling slowly. So that is 934 kilopascals in there. Do we have any liquid? We do not. But it is very cold, so that's something, certainly. Okay, so we need more pollutant. Easiest way to do that would be to take some of this stuff and feed it into our little system there. And, you know, just kind of filter it all out. Or we could pull in from the atmosphere and take what little pollutant is in there and use that instead. Ooh, that is... Oh, wait, no, that's fine. That's also fine. Okay. Swap that out, and I still have 10,000. Yeah, I think I'll be good for a little bit. Right, and then the nitrous oxide, which I have right there. Whoops. So that just has to go back in there, right? And we'll kind of see what we got left, I guess. So there's 12 liters in there. Good. What are we at here? We are at 17.8 megapascals. Okay. So what I can do here is we'll just kind of turn that on, and then we'll watch this thing go crazy. And basically we're just pumping in a bunch of outside air, and we'll see kind of how it goes, what it looks like. Let's turn that on. Okay, so we have very little pollutant. And it looks like mostly carbon dioxide that I'm pumping in here. So, I mean, I can just leave that on for a while. You can see all the air is being pulled in there. So, yeah. How long can I leave that on? Probably a while, right? Because if this thing can go all the way from here all the way over to there, and it's moving like a pixel every, what, like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, we got a while before we have to really worry about that. Okay, so this is at 5 liters. We have a little bit of a liquid pollutant in there. Interesting. And then I guess, you know, kind of the entire point of this whole thing is just to get some pollutants in there. So it is active, right? So it's doing its thing. We can see our little values going up here, so that's good. Looks like it's dropping down too, but that is because it's pumping into the little tank that I got out there. Okay, so on top of having that thing fill up, and that, I think I can probably leave that for like another 10 minutes and it should be, you know, still okay. We need to set up some sort of a thing to where I can take that tank over there and pump it into our cooling system. And then in the process of doing that, I believe that we will pull out some liquid as well. So this is not really telling me what's in there. I think this is supposed to be a display, but they just haven't fixed it yet. I don't know. Right, so we'll put... Actually, you know what? No, we're going to do this one. So there's 6 liters of liquid just kind of in there. Yeah. so where do I plug this in? I mean, it's got to go into this line here. Of course, that's all going to get recolored now because I'm changing it. I was kind of going into here, and this is our little thing to change the temperatures and stuff. I mean, I think in here would have to be where it goes. But, like, how do I get that to communicate properly? I mean, I could put something up there. Maybe. Yeah, let's try that out. Okay, and then how are you doing? Are you still doing your thing? Okay, good. 1.09 megapascals. I mean, we're getting there, right? Okay, so I need tank connector. Yes, insulated. That's fine as long as it's gas. Then we'll head up here. And then can I put it like in here somewhere? I can. Okay, good. So we'll put it here, and then we'll spin this thing around that way. I guess that'll just go there. And then that just has to go into, whoops. That just has to go into here. So let's throw this thing in here and grab some of this stuff, and we need this to go upwards. There we go. And then this needs to be a straight piece. And then this needs to be a curved piece, and that goes directly into there. And I think that should work, maybe? Oh, but that needs a valve, like a one-way valve. Okay, can I even get in there to that? Where's that, like, back in here? Oh, I can get it in. Okay, so I can get to it in there. I need a one-way valve so that way this doesn't... Oh, and I got 4 of these things? Okay. So he doesn't backfeed and put stuff in there that I don't want in there. So, okay, so you can go there so I don't kill myself when this thing splits. Alright. And then we'll hop into here. Alright, so then this has to get taken out. So that goes there, and then that can go there, this can go here. I think that's the way that I want it. Should be kind of pointed out that way. Okay, so that is our one-way valve. Of course, now we gotta wait for this thing to depressurize, which is gonna take forever. But that's fine. And also, I got home from work a little late today, so I don't know if I'll go the full hour, but try to get a decent video in here at least. Alright, so what are we at? We are at 1.3 megapascals. Good. I want to see what that one-way valve looks like in here. Just needs to... Is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, I'm fine with that. Alright, so... that's still doing its thing, which is fine. I need this. Well, I need to check this, basically, just to make sure it's not going to burst any pipes. We are at 28.6 megapascals. Still actually go quite a ways, surprisingly. Okay, so then how are we doing? Ooh, it's going up. 1.8 megapascals of CO2, which is nice. Okay, and then I suppose we can just turn that off and just let the rest of this just kind of filter through. It's probably going to take a little while. But that's all the pollutant that we have right there, so it went pretty fast. So we have 12 liters of liquid nitrous oxide. I'm going to take this, actually, and we're going to throw it into our cold room. And we'll see if we can make anything snow. And then the freezer should still be on, right? Yeah, okay. So we are at -19, so it's almost enough to make it snow. But let's see. So we'll open this up. There we go. A little bit more nitrous oxide in here, so that's good. I just gotta wait for it to get cold again. It should be interesting. Yeah. So we'll give that a little chance there. And then whatever's left in here, I can just kind of dump out in there. That should be good. Here we go. Good. And we'll head in here. What's the temperature in here? 10. Okay. It's a little chilly in here. Let's turn these on. See what kind of temperature we can get up to. We don't have very much in the way of look at all the fog there, man. That's crazy. Don't really have much in the way of KPA here. And that's all kind of empty too. I don't know, it's fine. Yeah, I'll just leave it. It'll be fine. All right, and then that can go there. Good. Right. So let's go shove a bunch of that pollutant in there, and we'll see how it fares. And then, yeah, I think I've got that thing in there already. So, okay, so that's fine. Now, you, sir, need to be disconnected. So that way I can grab you and then fly with you, because that's the thing that we should be able to do, is fly with a very heavy tank. Alright, so that can go kind of there-ish. Okay, so that is dumping all of that pressure into our system down here, which may or may not be breaking things. Who knows? Okay, so we have 6 liters. Alright, so I need to check what we have in here. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more. Let me turn this thing on. That way we're pulling whatever liquid we can out, throwing it into here. It's not really adding very much, but oh, there's a lot of junk in there. And then I suppose that's not really going to pump out too much because the pressure inside there is not too great. But I'm hoping that as I pull the liquid out of here, it's going to drown the pressure and create... No, I don't know. So I'm hoping it'll do something with that 182 moles of nitrous oxide. But we'll see how that goes. And also, why, where, how... Is that still turned on? It's still turned on, okay. So, kind of wondering like why this didn't do anything. Did it not do anything? Why is there nitrous oxide in there now? There shouldn't be any of that nitrous oxide in there. I mean, pressure is dropping, right? Which means that it's pumping very, very slowly into here. What do we have in here? But it's like all that pollutant, like where is it going? Like, did I break something? Is it like... Is it venting into here somewhere? Doesn't look like it. Valves are all open, so that should be cycling it through here. I don't know, man. I don't know. But do I leave this here? Do I take it off? That'll be fine. All right, so we'll drop this back off over, oh, not over here because it's got stuff in it now. Oh, am I gonna be able to get it through here? Probably not, okay. So this has to go all the way around. All the way around. I could just fly it over, that would be so much easier. Yeah, and then, it landed pretty much exactly where I wanted it to land. That was pretty cool. Alright, so that can go here. That can go there. We'll close this thing off. Turn this thing on. And then we will turn this thing on. And that should pull it to an absolute vacuum. There we go. So that was easy. There's nothing in there, good. We will close this thing off, good to go. And then I'm pretty sure that the vacuum in here is good. Yep, okay, excellent. All right, so now that this is clean, we can plug it back in on our pollutant. There we go. Good, sort of. I think it's sort of good. Excellent. All right. So that's good there. Then I should probably. We only have 332 moles of pollutant. That's it. What do I have in here or in here? 29,000 moles. Okay, so if I wanted to, how do I plug this into our pipe here? And is that even a thing that I want to do? Or is it going to break stuff? Volume pump, definitely don't want the volume pump. Pressure regulator would be good. Well, I mean, I could do a little tiny volume pump and just set it at like 1 liter. Could work, maybe, potentially. All right, but it would have to go on here somewhere. I think that'll be okay. I think that works over there too. And then this has to go down and then kind of over that way. And then like inwards, I think. Yeah, like right here. And then that has to go there. And then we also need this to go from here into there. Okay. So now that I got that, okay, where are we at for pressure in here? 27.7, okay. All right, so first thing, let us get this connected the rest of the way. Okay, so there's that. And then we need this thing. Okay, so that should get us over that way. Do I have... I could get another one of these little dial things and then just redo the pipes out there a little bit. I think that could work. If I can find a dial. Otherwise I'll have to make one. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Excellent. Okay, so now that I got that, I have to redo this and this and this because I need a straight section, right? So we'll do that, and then we'll drop this down like that, and then over here like that, and then we can put this thing on here. Excellent. All right, so now I can control this thing. Put in like 10 at a time, see what that does. It's pretty good, right? I think that's fairly good. And if we take a look at what we're putting in there, of course that's raising the temperature on everything because we're putting in very, very hot stuff. That should hopefully... Actually, let me just throw this down to like 1. Because I want to go in there and kind of see like how quickly we're adding pollutant. Also, I need to drink something. All right. There we go. So that is our food situation all taken care of. Right, how's our battery? About to go. Okay, so that's good. Oh, that's actually doing fairly nicely. Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, I don't know why it's bouncing around so much, but you know, it's doing its thing. And then how is our pressure here? 28.4. Is that going up or down? It's hard to tell. And then this is at 5 liters, and this is at 5 liters as well. We have liquid water in here too, really? Huh. Who'd have thought? Okay. So I really don't have to worry about the filters in there anymore since I put those IC chips in there, so they're just going to do their own thing. And when they're not running, they'll put themselves into idle mode. So still is a drain on the power, but you know. All right, so how are we doing in here? How many moles do we have? 836. It's actually doing fairly well. Okay, so then I can take this and fill this thing up. It's increasing the temperature quite a bit too. But, you know, we are compressing stuff, so that kind of makes sense, right? How are we doing in there? 66, 65, 63. Is it set it? Yeah, that's max. Okay. So, I mean, it's doing its thing, right? So that's pretty cool. It's 481 degrees in there, though. It's hot. All right. It's doing all right. We're at 1.6 megapascals in here now, so that's, I think, good. We have 250 something moles. What do you think? 2 megapascals? Try that out. All right, so start there. take this thing off and then fly around with it, because that's what you do with large heavy tanks, is you fly with them, because reasons. Alright. And then this thing can go, I don't know, like there-ish. Here we go. Good. And we're dumping the pollutant. Oops, that was way too big of a jump. And then I'm hoping that what's going to happen with that... Oh wait, no, this is the liquid. I need to look in here for... There we go, 215 moles. 2.56 megapascals in there. It's not very much. Is that doing anything over here? We're at 8.54 liters, I suppose. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Like, this shouldn't have gas in there at all because it's a liquid pipe, but, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, so we're cold here. The difference in pressure isn't really all that much. Okay, so we're at 2500 kPa. Let's see what pollutant is supposed to be, or what it's supposed to do anyways. Okay, so this is gotta be what? 5,825 kilopascals. Okay, so 5825. Nope, this has to go up. Set it at that. Okay, so that is increasing the temperature. Good, I think. And then as this increases the temperature there, that should drop it in there. It looks like it's going up in there as well. I wonder if I have these backwards. I don't think so, though, because in order to condense, you have to increase the pressure, right? Or does increasing the pressure make it go to gas? Hang on. Condensation chamber. A device for safely condensing gases into liquids. Liquids and gases will both exist safely inside the device, will pressurize using its inbuilt pressure regulator to the target set by the setting wheel. Secondary gas input on the left side is a heat exchanger input and allows for heat exchange between the secondary input pipe and the internal atmosphere of the condensation chamber. Paired with an evaporation chamber, stationeers can exploit the phase change properties of gases to build a do-it-yourself air conditioner. Right. Doesn't really tell me too much, but we are... Is that dropping the temperature? It is dropping the temperature, so that's good. Looks like it's still trying to get the pressure up, though. Temperature is way up over there. Temperature is... Not really sure what it's doing there. And then I suppose if we go back to this, what do we have here? Is that 1,823? Okay. So 1823 is, I think, what that thing needs to be set to. I'm just guessing here. I could be completely wrong, just so you guys know. And I think it's set to 2,000 or something like that. Target pressure is 6 kilopascals, really? I mean, I suppose the lower it is, the better, right? 106. I honestly have no idea what that even does. Then down here, we're at 6.3 kilopascals. Okay, so 6, I think, is where it was supposed to be. All right. I could make it 5, right? Just make sure it's below there. Temperature kind of fluctuating a little bit. We need to get it like down into here though. Like that's like really where we want it. Okay, so, and then we're at 4 degrees in here. And I think I need more pollutant to really make a difference, I guess. And we gotta wait for the pressure to drop. There we go. All right, what do we have for pressure in here now? We have 1,000 moles. So that's good. And then I could check this thing and see where this is at. 28.8 megapascals. We have lots of liquids and stuff in there. I don't know if that's good or bad. Looks like the pollutant is liquefying. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. What else can I do? I know that am I still using this for anything? I'm pumping nitrogen into the atmosphere? I think so. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's just set to keep the pressure in there. I could drop this down. I don't know, it's fine. Can't go through there, okay. I could increase the pressure here, I suppose, right? And that should make this thing go up fairly quickly. And then temperature is going up pretty quickly too. 29.4. Basically, I'm just trying to shove as much pollutant in here as I can, because the more I can shove into there, the more I can take out and put into here. So now we're at 1.44, 45, 46, 47. So yeah, that's going fairly quickly. It's very, very hot in there though. Okay, so we'll leave that for now and let that cycle through all of its stuff. Okay, so oh, that's almost drained all the way out. Well, that's good. Okay. Got to see what's in there before I plug it back in anywhere. Okay, so that is just pollutant in there. Okay, good. All right, well, we're gonna run this way and then plug you back in over here, maybe. There we go. All right. And then fill you back up again. Look at it go, it's going so fast. All right. So we have 1.6, 1.7 moles in there. We can put a bunch of those into here. I'll let that build up for a bit. I'm going to go in here and check how our liquid output is doing. 9.79 liters. We do have liquid pollutant in there, though. Don't think that's what we want. It is at 4.3 megapascals, though, so that's a little concerning. So we'll turn that off, I think. Okay, how are you doing? 3.94 megapascals. 450. Still have a lot in here though, so it's working, just slowly. What do you think? Stop at 6 megapascals? Probably, right? Okay. Thank you for your service. We need to disconnect and fly with a large tank. And then you can go kind of over here. Is that close enough? Yes, it is. Good. Okay, now that's going to pump a lot of pollutant into here. Just going to raise the pressure. Okay. Temperature. Yep. It's doing all of the things. All right, now this I have to do something with. I could just like dump this into the cold room and just kind of see what happens. Actually, do we have... it's snowing! Nice. Is absolutely what I want to happen in there. Look at all of this lovely nitrous oxide. That makes me happy. Alright, well, let's just scoop all of this up. But that is exactly what I wanted to happen in here, so that is great. Pure nitrous ice, liquid nitrous, pure ice liquid nitrous, pure ice nitrous oxide. What? Okay. And then this thing, we're just going to open. Temperature is dropping fairly quickly, so that's good. So all of this I can put, I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, so this is working sort of as intended, I think. It's nice and cold in here, so we can leave all of that. And then all of this liquid nitrous oxide here, or solid nitrous oxide, I should say, can go in here and maybe, hopefully, do something interesting. Make sure there's no hydrogen in here. 29.6 megapascals. Ooh. Wonder what this is going to do if I put this in here. Ooh. Yeah, didn't like that. Okay. I have no idea if this would do anything. So we're going to turn this thing on. Is that not going to do anything? Oh, I suppose there's like no pressure in here, right? So flip this around. Okay. It dropped all the way down real quick. I didn't break anything, did I? No? Okay, so what if I do 50? Interesting. Oh, wait, no, there's still some left. So let's kind of melting. Good. Moving around. Apparently I'm in its way. Okay. So that was fun. Oh, we're 200. Yeah, let's reduce this a little bit. There's a lot of pressure in here. Okay, and then I'll drop this thing out, see what happens with that. Pressure is going up quite quickly. That was scary. Is that all? I think, oh wait, no, we still have 6 left. But it's too cold in here now. So, we'll dump a little bit of heat. Okay, so that was fun. Put the rest of this in here. Gonna drop the temperature down and the pressure down. Then we're gonna raise up the temperature. And we're gonna drop it back down again. Is that the last of it? I think that was the last of it. All right, so that is okay, so we have 0 liters in there now. Okay. .3 megapascals in there, so that's no good. But if I can get all of the liquid nitrous oxide out of there, then I could throw it into that room and just have it kind of .582 milliliters. I think that's working, right? It's emptying. Possibly. All right, and now we're into like centimoles, so I think that should be fine. Yeah, so that, we'll take this and we'll throw it into the other room, and also you can turn off, thank you. Hopefully we're not breaking anything in there. Okay, so now that I've taken most of the nitrous oxide out of there, we can empty this thing all the way by just plugging it in there. And then that should, let's see, and then I can turn this thing on to suck all of the air out, which should also be emptying this thing out. Or not. Oh, right. Oh, the drain broke. Why? Okay. Those drains are not, they're not very tough. They break quite easily. All right, drain. S'il vous plaît. Okay, good. All right. So, Mr. Drain, you have to go back on there, and then this gets to open, and then it will start sucking everything out of here, which is what we want. Good. And then it's just kind of putting everything into these things. And because there is so little liquid nitrous oxide, it's not really adding too much stress. which is good. I suppose there's a decent amount of stress. I mean, 30% stress, that's kind of a lot. 40%, 48, 50, 52, 55. Okay, let's what's that breaking, is it? Oh, hold on. Let me, sorry. These things have to be on. There we go. That thing should not be, is that freezing? Apparently there's a lot of liters of liquid nitrous oxide in there. Huh. But we need to wait for the temperature to raise a little bit. Yeah, you can be there for now. And then this should also be pulling the nitrous oxide out. And it is, slowly. Okay, good. The drain is really, really cold right now. I could just do this and just heat up the whole room, right? Is that gonna make a difference? I have no idea. Maybe? I mean, it's not freezing, so that's good. So as long as it doesn't freeze, it's not gonna break anything. At least I hope not. See how we do for stress in here. Still going up fairly quickly. Yeah, okay, fine. I mean, shouldn't that be dropping the stress down? Wait, no, hang on. Was that still pulling in stuff? It was. And we're actually making more liquid, which is not helping us at all. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just blow it back out, I guess. Apparently I need to drink something, so let me do that real quick. Oh, I think I broke a pipe in there. Dang it. The Atmo room has exploded. Hopefully the pressure is not too high in there. Probably too much nitrous oxide. Burst pipes or something. Okay, so I gotta get in there and get that looked at, I think. Then I gotta get this thing set up. Okay, so how are we doing on temperature in here? 12 degrees, okay, so if I, oh, and it broke the drain again. Just so annoying. Okay, fine. You're gonna go there. This is just a pain to deal with. Okay, so let's head back into the ammo room and figure out what blew up. here? Over here. The CO2 blew up? What? That's weird. Okay, so why... What? I'm so confused. Okay, where is my... Did I use all my pipe? Did I put it somewhere else? I need more pipe. That's weird though. Like, why would it blow up the CO2? Okay, well, let's go and fix it. We'll see what kind of damage we did to the atmosphere in here. So we have liquid water in here? Really? And a lot of nitrous oxide in here as well, so... Alright, well, there we go. So that's doing its thing again, I guess. How are we doing here? 26.8 megapascals. So if I turn this thing off and I suck everything out of here, is that going to make anything else blow up? Because what is this set at? 50? Oh yeah, we're way, way over that. Okay. So that should be forcing... Yeah, that should be forcing some of the atmosphere. Oh, there's a lot of liquid in here. Why is there so much liquid? Isn't it going in here? Is this not working? Like, what's going on here? Why is there so much other stuff in here? I'm so confused. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video. There's some stuff I got to figure out, sort out, fix, repair. So, I don't know. It's going to take some time. But that's going to be it for this video. Oh, wait. Before I do that, though, let's go and check the Stirling room and see kind of like what our temperatures and pressures are in there. Hopefully at least something is working properly and not exploding on me. Alright, so we are high temperature in here. We are relatively low temperature in there. Not below freezing though, so... And then, let me see, what do we have? Lots of liquid nitrous oxide, I guess. And then in the pipe network here. Pipe network. It's not really helping me out. Okay, 250 moles of pollutant in here now, so that's good. Yeah, so anyways, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hope you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.